Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. Yesterday we saw how Karma Yoga gives a systematic approach to transform ourselves so that every action can convert into a yoga. The first phase is to recognize the three gunas with which we all are made: tamas, rajas, and sattva. Our behavior, our response, our action, everything is governed by these three personality traits: tamas, rajas, and sattva. Having recognized, we understand that tamas and rajas have to be shattered and controlled, and sattva has to be promoted. Why? Because sattva leads us to freedom and ultimately moksha. While tamas and rajas will keep us where we are or deteriorate us, enslave us, take us away from freedom. Therefore, Krishna says, promote sattva. Okay, the person has become very sattvic, full of good qualities, contributing to the society, contributing to the world, and spending things for the good of the society, less and less selfishness, more and more selflessness. Is it okay? Is it the end of the game? Krishna says no. All the three gunas are also contagious. You have to transcend the gunas to gunadika sthiti. Why we should do that? And what is the motivation? What is the trigger to raise from the sattva to beyond? We saw yesterday the conflicts. Various types of conflicts. And we get completely disheartened because the conflicts are in such variety. Conflict between one ethics and other ethics, one duty and another duty, duty for the parents, duty for the nation, or duty versus ethics, as it happened to Arjuna, brought Bhagavad Gita, or question the very basis of ethics, very basis of duty, and the very meaning of life, which brought Yoga Vasishta. When such conflicts come, we are totally bewildered. Kim karma, kim akarma, ityatra kavehapi mohitaha bhavanti. So Krishna is saying, tate karma pravakshami, yajnatma mokshase ashubha, ashubha mokshase. By knowing which, you will be able to rid of all such conflicts and rid of all the hazards of such conflicts. But the hazard that happened to Arjuna, he could not fight the war. His whole mind was absolutely confused and his body started shivering. His gandiva started splitting down and he could not even stand and he sits down in the chariot. Rathopasta upavishata, saying, Krishna, no, I cannot wage war. Such would be the conflict. So conflicts can tear us apart. All the modern neighbors have a very strong component of this conflict. In every one of our lives, conflicts arise. When conflicts arise, we should know how to overcome that. So Krishna gives the solution. 4 secrets. The first secret is to understand the totality of life, not merely the region of action. We spend almost 50% of our time in non-action. Don't neglect it. Give prominence to it. Understand akarma. Akarma is the one that brings charging of our batteries. If you don't charge the battery and put it to use, when the charge is discharging, it's all gone. You all know how we have to charge. Every day, good sleep charges us. If you cannot charge the battery during deep sleep every day, because The mind has not started working yet. We are in our causal state, Karana Sharira. So that state has to be replicated in wakeful phase in Jagrata. The mind in silence, activity outside. This is a very special way of working. Normally, in full concentration, the whole mind is fully in the subject that we are talking about or witnessing. In a distracted mind, mind is jumping from one to another, one subject to another, one subject to another. But in this, the inner mind is in deep silence and the outside mind is in action. The famous verse of DVD, you can remember. and doing the right action. And that right action, is the kaushala. Even doing good action, you get tense, you get stressed out. Many times I used to really feel so bad. And many people curse God because good people are suffering from asthma, diabetes, heart problem, they have heart attack. They have dedicated themselves to the country, they are working hard, their entire life they have dedicated. Still they get diabetes, still they get heart attack, still they get Parkinson, still they get hemorrhage. Why should that happen? God has no mercy. God is right when people blame. But God is giving us, Krishna is giving us the secret. Why is it happening to you? Even while doing good action, the sattvic action, you may get tense, you may get stressed out. Because you are working in one place and there is a focusing that occurs which causes stress and tension. What is to be done? This is the secret in action and relaxation. Mahatma Gandhi, the great Karma Yogi, every day was a challenge of millions of challenges. When he was working for the freedom for the nation, we all know how wonderful was Gandhi. How he was. Every day he was to work at the chair for 1 hour and draw the yard. One day we went there and was working on that. He went down to see. He did not disturb. After completion of the China operation, Babu was, oh, Vinod, you have come, welcome. How is it you have come? There should be something very urgent, something very important, something very fighting situation that has come. Tell me. Then Vinod says, wait. See, Babu, I want to ask you one question. You have been working in this China. I was working on the China. The difference is you have more dilapidated China, whereas I have a most modern China. I choose very good now, very good cotton, and go on working there. Whereas you take all types of cotton, जो भी ले आता है उसको ले लेता है, और सरकार ने बनाना है. But it's a world of difference. When I see you, the thread continuously coming out of your head, not in a single time it gets cut. I've been thinking for half an hour, the thread flows out of your hand. Whereas in my case, it gets cut several times. What is the secret, Babu? I've been working for several years, but I did not get the secret. And what does Babu say? Understand when the thread gets cut, it is not the thread that gets cut, it is the awareness that gets cut. For me, working with the Chakra is to maintain that inner continuous keep voice, silence and awareness. So one of where it says dhyana for me, the thread that comes out is incidental. That's the secret of Karma Yoga. When you do the action, inner mind should be complete blissful awareness. In action, in relaxation, yogastaha karmani. Seeing non-action in action, karmani, akarmaya pashyate. One who sees the akarma in karma. The inner mind is full of that understanding. Inner silence should be happy. Different between master driver and a novice. A novice is driving the car very recklessly, he is going very fast, overtaking all other cars, going very fast. He is going 80, 100 miles an hour, and then he sees a red light. What happens to him? You look at it. He is hopeful that by the time I go to the light, it will turn green and still I can go. So he is not reducing the speed. But when he reaches red light is not turning green, and there is a police inspector prepared to catch you and put you making big fine. What it does, it puts a big jam, the whole big jam. And everybody in the car is shaken. What a dirty driver, what a reckless driver, everybody cursing. What about a master driver? As he sees the red, he is also going at 100, overpassing, he slows down, 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, continues smooth, hard. And as the red turns green, he again goes up. Then he goes to the third secret. Karmanya pashe. Karmanya karmaya. Sabuddhiman manusheshu. Sayukta krishna karma krata. It's one of the most difficult shlokas to understand in Bhagavad Gita. What is the meaning of this? A person who sees action in non-action and who sees non-action in action is the wise, is the accomplished, is a siddha. What is the meaning? How is it possible? Either you are doing action or you are not doing action. It is something like saying one who sees light in darkness and darkness in light is the wise. This one is told in the second chapter. Yanisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagati sanyami. Yasyam jagati bhutani sanisha vishyatavamuni. It's told there. So these are the most complex, special shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. And if you understand this, then you understand Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita. Very difficult. Because it looks very illogical. How can you see light in darkness? How can you see darkness in light? There is light, there is darkness. Similarly, you are doing action and you are not doing action. How is it possible that you are doing action and seeing non-action? And the effect. So, karma akarma. When you are doing action, how do you see akarma? I was traveling in a train, and it was the first time between Kanyakumari and Nagarkoil. The train was launched, it was all free run, the railway minister announced. All the villagers came, they were going from Kanyakumari to Nagarkoil, Nagarkoil to Kanyakumari to SD, enjoying this. We were also there to see the special tunnels that were done between the two cities. And while we were sitting, and we were all seeing how wonderfully the tunnels were done. Then one of the villagers is all excited. He comes out and tells, "Hey, look here, look here, look here." What? All the trees have started running so fast. I have never seen the trees running so fast in my life. First time I am seeing. What is it? We are also recording that the trees were moving. Trees were running, essentially. But what is the difference between the novice, the villager, and the wise? The villager, first time going in train, he thinks trees are really running. But we know in the running, which is recorded by your eyes, trees are not running. Trees are stationary. Train is running. Therefore, we see the tree as running. This is seeing non-action in action. Trees are in action. Trees are moving. Trees are running. Your eyes are telling you. You are recording. You are seeing. But once your inner perception, inner thing, no, trees are not moving. They are stationary. For a long time we thought that the sun is going around the earth. But what did we understand? No, sun is not moving around. Sun is here, and the earth is moving around the sun. So what you see did not change. From morning the sun rises and goes and sets in the west. The eyes record the actual movement of the sun you are seeing. But what's your understanding? Your understanding is sun is stationary. This is the dimension. Therefore, inner understanding, inner silence, inner core knowledge is different. That's what happens. That is seeing akarma in karma, seeing non-action in action. And non-action. The second portion is how to see action in non-action. So you have got a top. All of us have played as our children. Playing the top is building ground. A child comes, looks at the top. Very interesting. He wants to go and catch. Why? It thinks it is stationary. And just like when you let go and catch. standing, they are unmoving, they are not in action. But what did a great scientist understand? All great scientists understand that they are made up of molecules, atoms, and in atoms there are electrons swirling around the nucleus. So this is not stationary, but there is tremendous amount of action, and there is immense amount of energy. That is seeing action in non-action. So how do we use that? When your mind is silent, don't think that you have reached that moksha sthiti. Sleep is not a moksha sthiti. In the moksha, there is absolute purity, absolute non-action. But in the sleep, there is an action going on, action going on. Vijanidrāya prajnaha sadhurye vidyate. It is said in Shankara Bhashya that in deep sleep, your mind appears to be in silence. It appears to be in non-action, but don't think that it is the real naishkarmya. It is not karma, the highest. It's a vikta phase. Everything is in the seed form. You are going to sleep, come back, the same person. A fool enters into sleep, who comes out as a fool, as so the same. Therefore, we have to understand the silence. The silence is not a single state. There are layers and layers of silence. A person can go to silence because of an epileptic unconscious, or he may be drunken silence, or he may be big anesthesia is given and he may have to go to silence. He had a big accident, he might go to silence. All these are places where there is no action. But don't think that non-action is the ultimate reality of Naishkarmya. You have to go deeper and deeper. What characterizes these different layers of silence? It is what we call our vasanas, samskaras, karma. Everything is in the seed form, in the forms of strong likes and dislikes, in the form of various samskaras that have gone there, in the form of tamas, rajas and sattva. They are hidden inside. All that we have to cleanse. It's Atma Parishodhana. It is the cleansing is most important. The cleaning, purification has to take place. Therefore, Krishna is telling us, please recognize the action in that so-called non-action of the mind. And you have to completely cleanse. There's a big underwater world that is there. Outside, the ocean appears to be completely silent. But when you dive inside, you see a huge world, bigger world, underwater world than the outside world. This is what you have to understand. Similarly, inside, we have a huge world. This is what we don't see. Krishna is saying, understand that. No. Outside, whatever activity is going on, inside that silence, and that silence should be purified. This is seeing action in non-action. The secret is to go deeper and deeper and cleanse that. How is that methodology? Sakashaya Vijaniya. Understand the Kashaya Vitinas, the deep-rooted blocks, obsessions, stresses, everything has to be cleansed. Again, the cleansing process is by stimulation and relaxation. That's the core essence of the stress that we have been seeing. So in a sweat program outside first we cleanse and we get the relaxation, then you have to go deeper and open up all those blocks and obsessions and others which are there. All this thing can happen when there is the prema bhava, giving and giving, selflessness, more and more giving up. And more we give, the more will be the cleansing. As you go deeper and deeper, there is going to be a universal prema, universal brotherhood, as Swami Vivekananda said. And your vision expands, and you start giving more and more, more and more. And your giving becomes so immaculate, so wonderful. And that is the power of jnana. Therefore, Karma Yoga takes us to these heights as you go through that. And with the pure inner being, then you know what a wonderful thing. It brings all your healing powers to surge up and can devastate and completely burn up even cancers. That is the immense power that we have, the healing power. So to open up that healing power, you have to purify. the sun is there, dark clouds, the sun is not coming out. The clouds have to be cleansed. Similarly, we have not clouds, the inner sun, tremendous healing power, energy, vitality, and bliss is not coming out. That's why Swami said it's all potentially divine. The goal of life is to manifest that divinity. That jnana which is there, so it has to be brought forth and it should come to the realm and use it for various things. Healing purposes is what we are using here in Arogya and many of the Arogya participants are living today. And please understand that your life should change. It is all lifestyle disorders today. It is asthma, diabetes, hypertension, heart problem, epilepsy, migraine, irritable syndrome, or cancer, or anxiety, depression, everything is one single cause. Lifestyle, wrong lifestyle, rajasic lifestyle, immense uncontrolled energy outbursts. What you have to do? You have to change your lifestyle. That lifestyle change is Karma Yoga, converting every action into a yoga. And Krishna says you should become so intense. Passion, Shunman, Spashan, Digham, Hachan, Hachan, Unvishan, Vishan, every action, even the blinking of the eyes, should be a yoga. How? Indriyani, Indriyateshu Vartante Vidhayan. Says, be in that silence, be in that inner equipoise, be in that inner Nanasati, and do all the activities. That is the secret of Karma Yoga. Do the good actions, but without tension, without stress, without getting lost, without getting enslaved by the senses. And that's what he does, and he gives the whole methodology for doing that. So let us all invite this thing and manifest that in our action and see that we give more and more to the society than what we receive. Pujya Swami has got a wonderful seva in action. Aim for seva, or India movement for seva, in which there is a lot of opportunity for people to give and give and give. And similarly, you can support all good movements, wonderful movements, we can work wonders. So it's tight, with the eyes closed. Let's contemplate on these thoughts. Relax all parts of the body. Beautiful smile on the face. Recognize that inner silence, the peace, Anandamaya Kosha. Bliss is silence, silence is bliss, and Ananda is Bhuma. Bhuma is that expanded, all pervasive awareness. That non-nyat pashyati, non-nyat shunoti, non-nyat vidanati. Where mind is not cognizing, mind is not thinking, and all indriyas in silence. Inner deep silence. That is the abode of all bliss. And that is our Atmasthiti. Shokam Tarati Atmavita, as Pujya Swami is telling, with the Chandogya proclaims, person tuned to this Atmasthiti has no dukkha, has no tension, no stress, no disease. Let us